specific. Jesus raised the expectations of the law. He did not open them up or relax them. Every time Jesus taught on the law, he made it more difficult. The Pharisees would say, well, what about this? And he'd say, you've heard that it was said, which is a shorthand for you've heard it taught from the law, something to that effect. And he'd even quote the law, and then he actually makes the standard more difficult. And we're going to see that, which tells me that our impulse should not be to, well, if Jesus didn't mention this specifically, his impulse would have been to loosen his seriousness about it. No, actually, when it comes to God's law and will for our lives, he cares about our hearts as well. And he actually raised the level of expectation, which is what humbles us to know that we need God's grace. And that is a pattern and approach to Jesus where he actually reveals greater that the law was meant to go deeper than just the exterior obedience, but get to the heart. So our impulse should not be, well, then he probably had a gentler perspective on this. You have heard that it was said, you shall not commit adultery. That's in the 10 Commandments. But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. Jesus raises the level beyond just the physical act of a man cheating on his wife physically. He raises the level. He says, if you desire that, if you have a strong desire for that, if you want that, you've actually already committed that. And that would have been like all those men sitting there would have felt, wait a second, that means that I need forgiveness for that too? Jesus would have cut them to the quick on that. And that raises the level of God's seriousness about all of our sexual holiness. And it starts in the heart.